up? I got Naskin here with me. This ain't a diss song, but yeah, you know what it is. I'm a cheesehead, y'all niggas cheese whiz. Pittsburgh Steelers, that's nothing. That Super Bowl ring, that's nothing. Pull up in your town when you.
Is that about us having almost everyone participating? I would imagine after week one, you put all that work into camp, right, to keep guys healthy. Then you can at least get through the first week and kind of start running full practice. Not missing guys, I guess.
Yeah, no, we came out of the game healthy too, which is a bonus, obviously. And but no, it was just a quick, crisp practice out there.
Did you get away from football at all this weekend with so much grind? Is that impossible, or how'd you handle it?
It's pretty hard to do. So no, a lot of our coaches were in here this weekend, and I gave it per coordinator discretion, but most of the guys can't keep us away too long.
Did you watch any of the games around the league? Maybe a certain game in Minnesota?
Yeah, I did. I watched it, and that was an impressive performance by them to beat. I know what Atlanta's all about and how good they are, and they handled them pretty good. So we're going to have a really tough challenge coming in here.
Were you kind of interested in what Gary might bring? Obviously, you know him quite well up to Minnesota. I know he's not calling plays, but whatever his role is, does that add a little something to this week as well for you?
Well, it just when you're watching the tape and you're watching Minnesota's offense, you can see a lot of similar concepts, and especially they ran the ball. I mean, would they throw the ball like 10 times or whatever it was? But there's a lot of similarities between what they do and some of the stuff that we do.
When you guys talk about like decreasing the time from getting out of the huddle to the line of scrimmage, is there anything from an operational standpoint that needs to change to make that quicker, or is it more just an intangible sense of urgency that needs to improve?
Yeah, I think always you got to look at yourself first, and are you getting the play in a timely fashion for them, for the guys to get in and out of the huddle faster. But so it starts with me, and then definitely want to emphasize that urgency in and out of the huddle.
Was this, I guess, self-review part, how different was it for you? Because I imagine a year ago, obviously you're just focusing on the play calls, the offense. Did you focus on that again, or was it different as the head coach? How much of your time was devoted to defense, special teams? You know what I mean, just in terms of your first post-game process now that you're a head coach as opposed to just a coordinator?
Are you talking about in the moment, or are you talking?
No, here, just in these last few days.
Yeah, no, yeah, you got to get in a little bit earlier because there's a lot more tape to watch, and just making sure everything's going right in all three phases.
Man, how much easier, smoother is the game planning process for you and Nate and Luke and your offensive brain trust, just having done it for a week and putting together, a plan? I know you guys have all done it before in other places, but to do it together.
Yeah, I think just getting on the same page, you can never have enough practice at that, and I'm sure as we progress through the season, it'll get smoother and smoother.
Matt, I know it's 1 week at a time, obviously, but you've got 5 of the next 6 games at home here. With some of the issues you want to work out on offense and the urgency in and out of the huddle and stuff, how much will playing at home for a good stretch here maybe help you guys get there?
Yeah, again, you said it. It's 1 week at a time. So my sole focus is the Minnesota Vikings, and it goes no further than that. And it's 1 day at a time, and that's all we're trying to improve daily.
Did you have much interaction with Mike Pettin, with him on the sideline during the game? And if so, is that helpful for you guys to maybe face-to-face bounce ideas or whatever off of each other, or interact, I guess?
Yeah, it was more or less, in terms of decisions, whether or not to take a penalty or whatever. Late in the game, I know there was a little more discussion going on, but for the most part, they were playing at such a high level, or we were playing at such a high level on the defensive side of the ball. I didn't want to mess with those guys too much.
More, please. Matt, I don't know how many times you got a chance to match with Zimmer, but with his front, in what ways is that challenging offense? Some of the double A gap stuff and sort of his principles of that defense.
Yeah. So the last time that I faced a Mike Zimmer team was in 2017 in LA. We played at Minnesota, and he stresses you. He presents a lot of similar looks, and they do a lot of different things off of those looks. So, and then you combine that with the talent they have, and again, on all three levels of that defense, they've got Pro Bowlers everywhere. So it certainly is going to be a good task for our offense and a good measuring stick to see where we're at and see how much we can improve from last week.
To hear Aaron say, I want to be better this next week, how interesting or exciting is that to you when you have a guy like that who sort of right away was unhappy maybe with how he played, but also is sort of putting it out there like this is going to be better soon? I would imagine it's got to be an exciting prospect, at least that he's got that sort of mindset. I don't want to say chip on the shoulder, but
yeah, we collectively as a whole team, but specifically as an offense, everybody needs to be better. And again, it starts with the coaching and myself and our offensive coaches.
I just love my team. Yeah, that's the team with them big G's on the helmet.